Good morning, Houston. Good morning, Southeast Texas. We are watching the radar very closely this morning and for the rest of the day, basically, for active weather. Now, and regarding severe weather, the threat is low, but there will be a flooding concern for the next several hours as rain continues to fill in on this radar across the region. Matter of fact, let's talk about it right now. Lots of scattering and numerous showers forming with the help of heating of the day. There's a disturbance out towards the west, really just moving across the Lone Star State. And then you get moisture moving in from the Gulf. South and southeast winds bringing in the humidity. That is setting up the stage for some pretty good rain for a lot of areas later on this morning and this afternoon. Let's zoom into some of these communities in Houston. There's downtown. There's Brookside Village. There's Hobby. And then there's, again, downtown, High 45, Memorial Drive. Little York Road, zooming in. Yeah, that's some pretty good rain. So reflectivity, when you see these darker maroon colors on reflectivity, that is indicating very heavy rain. Also the red on radar, the legend just shows it perfectly. It just shows some pretty good rain. Anywhere from 59, Hunters Creek, Spring Valley, up towards Hawthorne Place. Yeah, some pretty good rain around the downtown area. And then this is all moving farther northeast. Again, those south winds are carrying a lot of the moisture. It's transporting a lot of these rain and showers and thunder showers up farther northeast. So heads up for East Houston. Heads up for Atascocita in the coming hours because some of that rain is moving in your direction. There's Bush, there's Veterans Memorial Drive. Even, look at that, right off of I-45 north of downtown. Reflectivity picking up on some very, very heavy rain just south and east of, let's say, 249 and north of Hawthorne Place. So yeah, very heavy rain moving through parts of the downtown region. There's areas west. So there's Hunters Creek, and there's Addicts, there's Mission Bend, Texas 6. A couple of embedded downpours, more a scattering of showers, less widespread west of downtown, but we have a lot of rain and moisture out there. There's Cypress, latest scan on radar as of 11:03. Yeah, that's some pretty good rain. This is all moving towards the northeast, so heads up for Tomball. This is actually moving farther towards you in the next half hour or so. So pockets of heavy rain looking likely for your Saturday as the rain coverage continues to expand with the help of heating later this afternoon. More scattering and more light activity up I-69 Roman Forest out towards East Gate. 146 is out there, Texas 321, a couple of downpours embedded, some thunder and lightning, especially towards the downtown area. So between downtown and Spring, you can see right there, there's a couple of lightning strikes just north of the downtown region. But yeah, zooming out, putting more counties on the map, you can see how much rain's out there. And this is only the beginning. And we're watching areas out farther south closely too, El Campo, Angleton, because that moisture, the energy is moving towards downtown Houston. And some of these showers and thunderstorms will be capable of 1 to 2 inches of rain per hour, and that could add insult to injury. That could make things worse, aggravate the situation, because last couple of days we've already seen some pretty good rain. Since Thursday and Friday, last 36 to 48 hours, take a look at some of the radar estimates around the downtown region, and especially east of downtown. Radar has picked up on anywhere from 2 to 5 inches of rain on average. 1 to 2 out towards Katy, 1 to 2 to 3 out towards Sugar Land and Richmond. Cypress outside of that area, about 2 to 4 last 36 to 48 hours. What's concerning, anywhere from League City, west of Mount Bellevue, west of Baytown, up towards Kingswood, there was a pretty heavy swath of rain yesterday. And again, east of downtown, that's on the order of 4 to 7 inches of rain right there north of I-10. East of downtown, again, that's a lot of rain in a short amount of time. So if we add any more rain today, which we're gonna, right? You saw radar, that's gonna aggravate the situation and create a localized flooding threat. Matter of fact, the Storm Prediction Center puts Houston and most of southeast Texas in a level 2 out of 4 slight risk. Is everywhere in this area gonna see rain and flooding concerns? No, but there will be some areas around Houston, as you know, this time of year in late spring, early summer, the heating and the humidity just goes, just skyrockets, and that sets up the stage for very, very heavy rain, tropical downpours that can come down in buckets. And you saw on radar, it's only going to increase in coverage these next several hours in the Houston area. So weather impact alert today, basically between now and about 8 p.m. Best opportunity at more scattered thunder showers and storms in the area, some of which strong, producing rainfall rates anywhere from 1 to 3 inches in a short amount of time. So stay weather aware. Have your radar app handy. If you don't have a radar app, download the KHOU 11 app in the App Store. It's free. And also download KHOU 11 Plus. We'll have additional updates in the coming hours and more weather updates for radar as well. Temperature 82 in the city, 84 at Mount Bellevue, 85 at Columbus, 84 at Galveston. Weather impact alert continues all day today, about 86 for a high. And if you're caught under additional downpours, almost a constant rain these next several hours, you may struggle to get out of the lower 80s. It just depends on where exactly these downpours set up and push through. And if you're underneath a stream of rain, that could certainly lead to flooding in a short amount of time. Here's future radar. Here's 2 o'clock today. Notice out west, very quiet, but the farther you come towards Houston, yeah, it gets a little busy. Sugar Land, out towards Liberty, downtown towards Spring, Pearland, out towards Angleton. Scattered downpours in the area, some of which could produce some lightning and some very heavy rainfall rates. And the rain is abundant, at least very high in coverage. Scattered to numerous rain showers and thunder showers through about the 6 o'clock hour. So there will be rain around all day, almost a constant rain. And some of those could produce very, very heavy rain. Great news, it doesn't last forever. We take a break by late tonight. Matter of fact, overnight we look at mostly quiet conditions, maybe a sprinkle tomorrow morning, passing shower. But yeah, look at that, by about 8 or 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, another round of some passing downpours. And remember, it's June, and it's hot, it's humid, the air is tropical, it's heavy. There's a lot of moisture in our atmosphere. So if you're caught under one of these downpours, it can come down in buckets. 1 to 2 to 3 inches of rain per hour, and that is why we have that localized flooding threat because of also the rain this past week, right? Thursday and Friday, you saw some of those rain estimates. This is adding insult to injury, aggravating the situation for those communities that already saw heavy rainfall earlier this week. East of downtown, some areas upwards of 5 to 6 inches of rain from earlier this week. You add in another 2 to 3, that's a problem. Here's Sunday evening, more rain moving through. Now, this is a forecast model. It's not exactly depicting widespread rain. This is just showing the potential at a higher coverage of rain tomorrow. So there will be rain around tomorrow, but this is kind of overestimating, kind of being aggressive on the model right here. But I think tomorrow afternoon between downtown, Tomball, Sugar Land, there will be a couple of downpours in the area. So stay weather aware. Find a way to receive weather alerts. You know this, don't drive through flooded roadways. Things can happen very fast. These thunder showers can drop rain in a very short amount of time. We'll get quick deposits of 2 to 3 inches in some locations in some communities. So again, be very careful out there. Before you head out, check your radar. And again, find a way to receive weather alerts because we have that alert set for today. And tomorrow, still a pretty high coverage of scattered to numerous showers in the area. Monday and Tuesday, temperatures start to go up a little bit. We're looking at 90 to 91 Monday and Tuesday with more sunshine kind of breaking through the cloud cover and the cloud deck. And then less of a rain chance Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's more about the heat as high pressure starts to take over in the region. We'll take a look at radar one more time before we say goodbye to you. But yeah, here's radar right now. Scattered downpours in the area. Again, a high of 89 this afternoon. There's radar. It's very active. A couple of lightning strikes between downtown and Spring. If you're just joining us, yeah, the radar, it's starting to fill in. Montgomery, Huntsville, Brenham, 290. A couple of downpours heading westbound. And then, yeah, so there's a disturbance out towards the west. You draw on moisture from the Gulf. You get these two collisions of energy and tropical air that creates a lot of lift and instability in the atmosphere, and this is what you're seeing, right? So let's talk about radar one more time. There's downtown. This is as of 11:10 this morning. I-45. There's Tidwell Road up towards Bush. Lots of rain, and this is moving farther east-northeast, but you can see on reflectivity, this is a heavy amount of tropical rain. There's Riverside Terrace, Highway 90 up towards 69. I-45 is seeing a lot of rain and likely some low visibility as the rain is very heavy in some of these pockets out towards I-10 and south of West 43rd Street and east of 290. Up farther north towards Hawthorne Place and up towards Bush. Yeah, that's a lot of rain just between 69 and I-45. Lots of rain, probably on the range of about 1 to 2 inches of rain per hour. More isolated out towards Spring Valley and Hunters Creek. Addicts, I-10 south of there towards Westheimer Road. A couple of nice moderate downpours out there, bringing in some rain, cooled air, maybe at the very least. Cypress, still some rain. We talked about this about 10 minutes ago, but it was very heavy, more organized, but now it's starting to kind of spread apart. It's a little bit more disorganized as it moves towards Tomball. The thing is, we don't have a lot of upper level support right now at the moment, but as we go into the afternoon hours, you get more hot air rising. The system moves in from the west, gets a little closer to Houston, and that could lead to more organized thunderstorms. Right now, just heavy rain. Not necessarily a lot of thunder associated with this particular cell. There's Jersey Village, there's Fallbrook Drive, there's the Northwest Freeway, there's West Road, FM 2920. It's quiet. Latest scan on radar, you just saw 11:12 a.m. on this Saturday morning. There is some pretty good rain out there, all drifting in from the southwest and pushing northeast. There's Eastgate, Atascocita. It's dry, sunny right now, a couple of clouds overhead. But if you move about, let's say, 10 to 20 miles towards your west, that's where the rain is really coming down just southwest of Bush and west of the I-69 corridor. That is moving toward Atascocita, and some pretty good rain out just east of Roman Forest. Zooming out, you can see a lot of moisture building in as we continue through the afternoon hours. We're going to continue to see these clouds bubble up, become more convective, and just provide passing downpours round after round. And if you're in one community that sees almost a training effect, you could see localized flooding in a short amount of time. And as you saw on that graphic, at level 2 out of 4, a slight risk of isolated localized flooding. As you can see, it's not going to be a widespread concern, mostly just passing showers, some thunder and lightning here and there, some areas not even seeing rain at the moment, but more scattering and numerous showers and thunder showers will continue to move across the region. And just to reiterate, this is adding insult to injury. We saw some pretty good rain the last couple of days, almost 2 to 5 inches of rain on average, with some areas east of downtown on that range of almost 6 to 8 in the last 48 hours. So the ground's already wet, it's saturated. So you add in more rain, the ground, the soil can't absorb any more, so it turns to runoff, and that's why we have that slight risk of localized flooding through at least this evening. Between now and about 8 p.m. is the window we're looking at for more rounds of scattering of rain and some thunder showers moving to the region. So a weather impact alert, scattered strong storms. If you haven't already, download the KHOU 11 app. You have 24/7 live radar in the palm of your hand. 80 in Houston, 85 at Beaumont, 78 at Livingston, 85 at Columbus, 88 to near 90 in Sugar Land. Remember, that's the key, right? You get these hot temperatures. I mean, it's so tropical outside. You have the humidity coming in from the Gulf, and then these daytime highs getting close to 90. I mean, that is adding instability to the atmosphere. We have energy out towards the west, and they just come together and provide a lot of good rain-making energy, which is why we have that in the forecast later today. There's future radar one more time, 2:30 to 3:30, more on and off showers and thunder showers between Pasadena, downtown, Pearland towards Tomball, Sugar Land up towards Huntsville. Good amount of rain all day today, so it's not going anywhere. You will see breaks in activity. After you see a downpour, it'll feel like a sauna outside. You'll see some sunshine and then likely another round an hour or two later as more moisture comes in from the south, energy drives in from the west, and we just are in that zone where we see more lift and more instability during the evening hours. After about 10 p.m. tonight, we're quiet. It's mostly cloudy and dry overnight, but notice, watch this, more rain on the way tomorrow morning, more passing showers, more embedded pockets, some pockets of heavy rain into tomorrow late morning into the early afternoon hours. The daytime highs only in the mid to upper 80s, a little cooler than average for this time of year, but still humid, very tropical. The air is so heavy and it's providing fuel for some of these showers and thunder showers that'll be out there today and tomorrow. Stay weather aware. If you don't have to travel today, don't. But if you have to, just be careful. Have an umbrella at arm's reach and take it slow. Keep a large distance from the car in front of you today. 89, but if you're underneath rain all day, you may only see temperatures in the mid-80s this afternoon. So certainly a little cooler than average, especially in June, right? Our typical average high is typically in the 90s, which is where we'll be near Tuesday and Wednesday. 91 to 92. Daily chances for rain. Some more isolated storms by the middle of next week, but Notice rain chances trend down, temperatures trend up. Second week of June, going to be hot. Add in the heat and humidity together. Heat indices, the feels like temperatures, that 92 will probably feel like 97 to 98. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday afternoons with some sunshine and some isolated rain chances. But again, today, weather impact alert. Tomorrow, additional scattering of showers, more rounds and waves of rain moving through for the first weekend of June. One more time, stay weather aware. Find a way to receive weather updates, which will be on live here on KHU for the next couple hours. We'll have another update in about an hour or so here on KHU. And just breaking down radar, showing you future conditions and what to expect for the rest of the weekend. But find a way to receive weather alerts. Download the KHU 11 app. And again, be careful out there as rain and a couple of storms likely into the afternoon and evening and a second round on Sunday. We'll have more updates coming up in about an hour. Be careful out there and stay safe. I'm meteorologist Ryan Shoptaugh. We'll see you next time.